Welcome to Smart with Points, the podcast where we dive into the world of traveling with miles and points. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're discussing an exciting promotion from Barclays that could see you winning a staggering 1 million Avios. Yes, you heard that right, 1 million Avios, enough for some seriously premium travel. Barclays has launched this promotion for their Premier banking customers, who can enter a prize draw by investing just £500 in a smart investor account. The grand prize is that cool million Avios, with 10 runners-up, each receiving 100,000 Avios. To put those prizes into perspective, 1 million Avios could get a family of 4 to Orlando in business class, although taxes and fees of around £475 per person would apply. 100,000 Avios is enough for 2 adults to fly business class anywhere in Europe on off-peak dates plus taxes. So, how do you enter? The process is straightforward. You must be a Barclays Premier banking customer, have a British Airways Executive Club account, which is free to join if you don't have one, register your details for the prize draw on the Barclays website, and add £500 more than you withdraw to a smart investor account before the deadline of April 5th, 2025. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is this promotion worth considering? As someone who's constantly on the lookout for efficient ways to accumulate points, I think this presents an interesting case. The good news is that there's a low barrier to entry, with just £500 required to invest for the chance at such a significant prize. It's also a legitimate investment opportunity, unlike many promotions that require spending. The prizes are significant, and there's no requirement to keep funds invested long term. However, there are some considerations to keep in mind. You'll need to meet Barclays' Premier criteria, which typically requires £75,000 in savings or investments, or a £100,000 annual income. As with any investment, your capital is at risk, and there are fee considerations, with Barclays charging a 0.25% annual customer fee on investments up to £200,000. And of course, the odds of winning could be fierce, with all Premier customers eligible. For existing Premier customers who've been considering investing anyway, this is essentially a free lottery ticket with exceptionally valuable prizes. The investment itself could be as simple as putting £500 into a low-risk fund or even a ready-made investment portfolio. If you're not already a Premier customer, the promotion alone perhaps isn't worth jumping through those hoops, but if you qualify anyway, it's definitely worth considering. So, what could you do with all those Avios if you're fortunate enough to win? With 1 million Avios, your options are virtually limitless. You could book approximately 8 round-trip first-class tickets between London and Tokyo on Japan Airlines, take 20-plus business-class return flights to European destinations, or book countless economy redemptions for years to come. Even with the 100,000 Avios runner-up prize, you could enjoy a premium experience like flying business class to Dubai via Doha with Qatar Airways. Remember, there are many reliable ways to build your Avios balance, including credit cards, business cards, shopping portals, and strategic purchases. But if you're eligible for this promotion, I'd recommend giving it serious consideration before the April 5th deadline. Even if you don't win, having £500 invested in a stocks and shares ISA is never a bad starting point for your investment portfolio, and who knows, you might just become an Avios millionaire. Thanks for listening to this episode of Smart with Points. If you want to stay up to date with the latest news and tips on traveling with miles and points, be sure to subscribe to our podcast on all major platforms or visit our website at smartwithpoints.co.uk. Until next time, happy travels.